coming here was kind of a struggle to find a right fit of job for me, for our family. So we thought about starting the business, and we found WWBIC, and WWBIC helped us with the funds to start the business.
Because of the pandemic, when everything started to shut down, initially we had to shut down the business as far as the personal training and the group training, but then we were able to work through that struggle because we received an email that our business is still deemed as essential because of the health and wellness products. So it was a blessing that it put us in a position to be able to deliver and ship our products and still be able to get it out to the community. WWBIC has been a huge help in just helping us to not only stay consistent, promote our business, and also take advantage of resources.
We've been with them since 2014. They helped us with our first startup loan of $10,000. And that was just to help us get equipment to be able to open up a store. Obstacles pre-COVID, we really didn't have a lot of them. Business was going good. We were expanding our store, looking into leasing up a new store for breakfast. COVID affected our business because it left us with a whole lot of uncertainty.
We were forced to lay off employees, cut salary, and cut hours, so it affected our employees greatly, and that bothered us tremendously because our employees are the lifeblood of our business, and for them to have to suffer through this was hard on us as well.
People tell you a restaurant will be a risky business, but little did we know it would be because of a global pandemic. A lot of the best food comes from the streets, from food trucks or from trailers, peddlers selling in the streets. And so we really wanted to bring that award-winning cuisine with us to Milwaukee and share a lot of eclectic, diverse flavors, a lot of creative mixes of spices and citrus and salty. So we're really excited to be able to bring that to Milwaukee. We knew right where to go when we wanted to start this business, and we knew we could come to WWBIC for the resources and classes available. And we were able to actually utilize not only a larger WWBIC loan, but also a Kiva loan as well.
We started off as a food truck back in 2019. It all started from just my wife going through a health crisis, so we decided to switch our diets. And once we were trying to find different plant-based eats, it was hard to come across various comfort foods that we like, and that was probably the ideal to do the burger joint. Of course, our sales was impacted tremendously, but through programs like WWBIC, and we're able to provide different grant opportunities for us to stay afloat.
Prior to becoming a baker, I was a graphic designer. And when I was looking for the name of my company, I knew I wanted it to reflect love. Because when you're diagnosed with a food allergy, it's a really sad diagnosis, right? And so I wanted any customer that interacted with us to feel like they were loved and that it wasn't like a death sentence. Did the state mandate where you couldn't interact with people, it made it very difficult for me to deliver my desserts to my customers because they have compromised immune systems, and so do I, since I have food allergies too. And that was a time where we really didn't know what COVID really was. So everybody was afraid to come outside. And so we not only had to pivot from what we were doing, which was baking for our customers, to then baking mixes, we had to move out of state and come home to a new place. So I learned about WWBIC through a friend from high school. A few years ago, she had bought a home and they helped her with her down payment. And I was like, well, if they can help with that, I wonder if they can help with, businesses.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and they told me about WWBIC. Hey, this is a program that helps women in business. So I'm like, how does that work? So I contacted them. He helped us with the application. He helped us through the process. He helped us with the presentation part of it. So when we got to the car, he called me right away. He's like, you're approved for the loan. I'm like, what? We just sat in our car putting our seatbelts on. And so it was really nice. And that they believed in our dream and they believed in our products. We took a whole bunch of samples too.
I go by Wendy K. Bauman, and I'm President and Chief Visionary Officer, or CVO, of the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation, better known as WWBIC. WWBIC was founded in 1987, and WWBIC really came out of both the women's economic empowerment movement as well as the microlending movement. So if we think about that, almost 35 years ago, women in business really didn't as much fit in the same sentence. It was something that was cutting edge, women starting businesses, going into business, really very different. And nobody was doing microlending. And so WWBIC was really out there advancing opportunities for women thinking of starting a business. And from day one, WWBIC was really twofold, providing that quality business and financial training, and then coupled with what we term now access to fair and responsible capital through microlending. And through that partnership with LISC, WWBIC, other CDFIs, and other partners, we have laid out over the years an initiative, a program. Gotten into the fabric of initially 3 neighborhoods, and now have grown that to more than those 3 neighborhoods, but working with city proper, working with the business improvement districts, working with other lenders and community partners on trying to make those strips and those areas of commercial revitalization stronger. Stronger through WWBIC programming, stronger through infrastructure support, even some of the fun contests that we've done and getting out there, let's give it a try, might this be right? I'm gonna do a pitch, will I get support with my business plan? Will I get some dollars to go into a marketing plan? So you may reach out to WWBIC 24/7 on our website, which is www.wwbic.com. It's a great website for information, for accessing procurement and purchase for personal and business use.